hidden boss.
Hey, we're back.
And XYK, you know, we all know him, we all love him. He is one of the largest improvers in Ohio as in general. Very, like, positionally aware Samus.
Yeah.
He lands more up Bs than, like, up B seems like a free move to land. It's not.
Yeah. He's a coach, right?
Yeah,
he coaches Mount Vernon?
I want to say he coaches some esports teams.
Yeah.
He's all about improvement and grinding. He gets a lot of Metafy sessions, which, you know, if you got it in the budget, go for it. But this matchup's interesting because I've heard both Snake and Samus players say it's really kind of tough because, like, look at that.
Yeah.
Snake has so many tools that just nullify some of Samus's biggest, like, issues, but once Snake gets into disadvantage, oh man. And for those of you at home who may not be familiar with Rinrin, they are probably the best defensive player in, like, Ohio in general.
Yeah.
Like, I have such a hard time, like, finding my openings against them sometimes. And you can see it right here. Now, somebody's like, oh, they're just camping XYK out. No. It might look like that, but really, like, yeah, when you think about this matchup as, like, a holistic standard, like, who approaches first?
Right.
Who wants to approach first?
It's sort of like maybe like Rinrin is trying to put up like two different walls, like physically and mentally. Is that what you're really trying to do as a sort of like hyper defensive player like Rinrin?
Exactly. Like, because I play defensive too. Like,
Right.
I'd like to think I do.
Yeah.
And the whole point is you need to get in your opponent's head as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like, and you need to make them commit to something, and that's where you get your openings. And that's not something everybody can do.
Yeah.
Like, Rinrin, like, you know, formerly, you know, played for Miami, where there's just a lot of aggression down there, and that's kind of where they kind of learned to come into their own, actually, and be like, I'm cool with playing defensive.
Yeah, there's definitely a Miami style I've noticed.
Yeah. See, like, and look, you know, XYK, you know, he was the first one to really approach, and look at the repercussions he's having to, you know, face. But
you know, it pays sometimes to be a maverick. You know, you gotta just go in. You gotta
the Matrix.
you're in the Matrix.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is looking a little tough for XYK, but he's slowly bringing it back. I honestly, like, the big thing about Snake, we've seen a lot of, like, Snake, like, coming into his own in the late 2022, early 2023 meta.
Yeah.
Not just with the likes of, you know, like, top players like Apollo Kage or Dio, I believe his tag is, from Japan, but you have, like, a lot of, like, local Snakes starting to really come into his own too, like AC, Grape, Brandon Gordon, and now, you know, Rinrin, obviously, along with Rob Gucci. But
you could have made up half of those, and I would have no idea.
know,
That's why I feel like sometimes when people just sort of like bring up like players,
you know, Bling Blorp,
like Bling Blorp, he's #2 in Alaska.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Who's going to question that? You know, actually, like, speaking of Rinrin, well, this amazing neutral's going on. One of my favorite bits that both of us came up with was good C4 was No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I respect it for him trying.
We made up a Wyoming PR, and they made a Smash Wiki page of all of our fake aliases, like, from Miami. Like, there was I was Kazuya Master 69. That's where that came from.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, really?
Yeah, Derek 21A. That's Scoops' alter ego. Rinrin had a few, but it was up for a few days, you know, until Smash Week was like, okay, that ain't Wisconsin, but like. Or Wyoming. But Wyoming didn't have a PR page.
Wait, really?
I think until, like, Rinrin actually made the fake PR page.
Oh, they're true hidden bosses there.
Yeah.
They must got some guys there. Like MK Leo times 10.
Yeah, that's where B Pepsi is.
B Pepsi.
Yeah, XYK now has shifted the tide towards his type of game, and now with the stock lead, now this is where it gets a little tricky for Snake. Snake has never been one to really initiate as a character. You have to, like, because he's all about, like, traps, right? But how do you place traps against somebody who has a lead, you know?
Right.
It's not going to be there anyway. And now, like, you know, XYK got a nickel and dime here. So
just trying to hold center stage, you know, they're just throwing out bombs.
Yeah,
you know, I don't even really mind this sort of matchup. I really like watching Samus. It's like one of the few projectile characters where I'm like, this is fun.
See, like,
There's enough sauce there.
yeah, like I find enjoyment out of every character. Yes, even Diddy Kong. You
Yeah.
know? Like I don't like Diddy Kong, but I can watch Diddy Kong and respect some
Yeah,
decisions.
yeah.
So like, I don't know. I feel like if you just kind of change your perspective on the game, being like everybody's trying their best, like, you know, like you can enjoy it a lot more. That being said, they do be standing on two different sides of the stage and like throwing their little like goofs and gadgets at each other.
But we should come up with more things to talk about. What's your favorite tag you've ever come across, like in bracket?
Oh man, there was a one Little Mac player that played on like pools of SmashCon, and I'm blanking on the name. I'll remember. I have to ask like multiple.
All right. We'll put a pin on that one.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have one?
I can't think of any right now. I mean, there was one time where we were hosting like a big like invitational like Smash tournament at Ohio Northern, and one of our players had the same name as one of another school's players, and I'm like, what? How?
You know that.
And they actually were seeded round one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The strong survive. This is actually like low key even. Like
yeah, a little bit.
A couple more hits and like XYK dies to C4.
Yeah.
Does C4 like get applied with rage?
Probably. I don't know.
You know, these are some of the questions I. Oh my god. No, that was sour up tilt, and it almost killed. That's
almost killed.
That's Snake. Yep. That's the Kerchunk right there.
Bro hitting the leg machines at Planet Fitness.
Why? You know, Smash Ultimate's full of questionable game design decisions.
Right, yeah.
Giving Samus a kill throw, that's highly questionable. That, like, giving Zoner a kill throw is messed up. Don't look at Min Min. She has fake kill throws, okay? There's a difference. Shut up.
A little sussy, some might say.
Ness is not a Zoner, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, game one narrowly going to XYK. I mean...
Wait, I thought Rinrin...
No, XYK took it with
Am I insane?
You're not insane. You're just not,
okay.
You just don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
You're not a knower.
Dude,
Smashville. Rinrin really likes the stage. Because, like, and I can see why, because you control so much with the center platform, and there's not a lot of room to run away from Snake here. But there's a reason why XYK left this unbanned, most likely, so... You know, he probably has his own reasons for enjoying this stage. That's just so rough. Like, why is just normal guy Snake, like, placing grenades and it just absorbs all of, like, future tech? Well, okay, I don't know how far in the future Metal Gear is. Like, you play one game and, like, it's...
The first one's 2005.
Like, you play one game and there's giant robots walking around, and then you play another one and it's suddenly the 1980s. So, you know, like...
Yeah.
I only know Metal Gear Rising. I played a little bit of it.
Okay.
So
I like to sort of like try to memorize like huge like lore timelines or whatever, like the FNAF lore, like the Metal Gear lore, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, like basically whatever Starbomb makes a song about.
Right. So I sort of like so I can sort of think about it in my head. So if I have to like kill like an hour, I just sort of think about the lore. So I know basically all of the Metal Gear lore.
You know, that's for me. That's if I want to go to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
So, like one of my favorite things to do to go to sleep is I just pretend I'm a YouTuber and just be like, okay, guys, so let's talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, and then I'm asleep like before I even get past the introductory section. It's a broken strat. It's cringe, but like if you're slightly insomniac like me, hey,
yeah,
do what works. They're both. I'm sorry for those at home who are expecting like high-level commentary. We do not have a lot of high-level commentary chops for this type of match.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming the players for this because I both understand why they would want to play like this.
So you don't like watch any videos before you go to bed?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
And
well,
sometimes
what's a go-to for you?
You know, challenge runs are really nice to fall asleep to. It's just like a Twitch compilation of like, can you beat Pokemon Emerald with like only Pichu? Like, sure, of course you can. Why would you publish the video if you couldn't?
Yeah.
And like,
is it like VG Myths?
VG Myths.
Is that his name?
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
But
I'm thinking of a different guy, but anyway.
Small Ant is usually or Alpha Rad. Like Alpha Rad's good content, but like boy, do I be kind of schnoozing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. But anyway, so I like to watch sort of like food videos or like people making like espresso or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm mainly into this one guy on TikTok who's like a 70-year-old dude who like Canadian, used to be in the military, and he just makes soups.
Oh, XYK with the teabag. That's interesting.
Oh, that's great. But
I feel like we should talk about the match, though. I just got a message.
Well, I want to talk about the dude who makes soups. I fall asleep to this guy who makes soups.
Maybe when the match is over. Maybe in between.
Okay, all right, fine.
I do
okay,
think we
so
should. I think we owe these players a little bit of commentary.
Okay. Oh my God. He actually got like 30%, but then he didn't. Nope. They're back to the edges. Anyway, so last week he made potato soup, and that shit looked really good.
Anyways, so. Now they're back on the other. They're back. So what is the win conditions here? I guess is the next thing we could talk about. I feel like right now the win condition for Rinrin is wait for Samus to like jump in with something, like because her aerials aren't like the quickest things in the world, but XYK seems very content with not doing that. XYK's win condition, I guess, is of snake dash attacks. Oh, wait.
No, I might add another video to fall asleep to, and it's probably this match.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, I know. L-take.
Yeah,
call me out for that one.
L-take, ratio.
But honestly, no, it's like...
I mean, the clock is running. Like, they have to, like, make some mogul moves here. Like that. The counter teabag. Okay. I think this is a jovial teabag. You know, sometimes you fight somebody and you teabag, and it is not jovial. Could be about like kind of psyching yourself up. That was actually like a really good position back air. Up we go.
You can tell XYK was thinking about it.
Yeah. No, that's not going to kill you. You need a couple pummels. Oh, wow. You got punished for, like, doing a throw. That's kind of messed up. Yeah, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
super
sorry. I'm sorry. You wanted to punish me for recovering high. That's very funny.
Okay, I don't think there's a lore reason why Snake's up B has super armor. I hope there was.
Game balance. Kojima.
Kojima, yeah.
He stepped in and is like, all right, guys, listen.
He cannot... take knockback from this. God.
They were correct, you know.
Yeah. They were on the right.
A couple frames off. Yeah, but this is now looking like really bad for XYK. I mean, well, it's still possible, but he's got a minute 30 to do over 130%, and it's just not like if Rinrin is content standing at this point in the game, then they are not going to budge from that. Like, XYK's got to make some smart money moves. And that's hard. As somebody who's played Rinrin a lot. I wonder what point Grenade is just going to kill. Or that.
There it is. All right. So, yep, that's game 2. So we're going to game 3.
All right.
Hoorah. So anyway, so this
now you can talk about your soup.
Potato soup guy, so he has like his whole like garden or whatever, so he'll show us like actually getting the potatoes from his garden and the carrots, and there's no music in the background, so it's like semi like ASMR or whatever. And that shit looked good. Like he simmered that shit, and like when he turns on that hand blender, yep. That's it for me.
I think
that's game over. Potato soup. If you make it good, if you like salt it correctly, make sure that you like put that cheddar cheese.
It needs a lot of onion. I'm just gonna put it down.
It needs onion?
Onion and bacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it
I agree with the bacon.
A loaded baked potato soup.
Okay, it doesn't necessarily need the onion. I would say like green onion or something. You know, something.
Yeah, like chives or green onion.
Yeah, chives. That can work too.
Go to We Fit Studio. Oh, L.
Oh.
Don't even know. We Fit Studio's legal.
If you could legalize one stage, what would it be?
Spear Pillar.
Spear Pillar, okay.
You know, it's everybody's favorite part of Temple.
Yeah.
In one stage. Or if you want to be a baby, you can play on the top part and have a legal stage. There you go.
Yep.
But we're not babies here. Anyways, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. Town and city.
A lot of B buttons are being pressed right now. But, you know, B buttons with a cause. B buttons with purpose. and now it's even. You know,
Yeah,
I have a lot of respect for Snake players. Character looks so cool. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. It's sort of like I try to play Snake and I just like flail around. I'll blow myself up with like half my grenades. It's like, how do they do that? It's like, I'm guessing it's like muscle memory or whatever.
Like, how do you like determine that was the place? Because it's so counterintuitive to how every other character plays. But like, how do you like come to that point? It's like, I like when the game first dropped. It's like, and Snake players were back. Obviously, some of the Brawl players knew what they were doing. That's not about the Brawl players, though. It's like, I need to stand and not and deliberately get hit sometimes. It's just so funny. It doesn't matter the charge. Grenade will eat all of it. It has shock absorbers.
Youchie.
So, they're throwing grenades, and he's making charge shots and missiles. So, you know.
Yo, wait, whoa, look at that. It's Goku.
Yo.
No, look at the background. He's there.
Yeah.
He's there. No, just keep looking.
Chat, you gotta really.
He's back there. You gotta really squint. There's Goku. Focus on something.
Yes, Rinrin. The terrific Tracy.
How much do you think Snake costs like the U.S. government in like grenades? It's like I bet it's like it could fund like a whole like homeless shelter or whatever with how many grenades.
They can fund a lot of things. Like,
yeah.
One of my favorite Coney bits was like he like looked up the price of like a bike of like a motorcycle, including insurance, and then every time Gluttony like threw a bike and broke it, he would add it to the tally.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I wonder, what is the most expensive character in Smash? That is, hey, Matt Pat.
I think it would be Snake because
It has to
I think
be.
it has to be side B in the mortars. Mortars are at least like 200 Gs.
That was a really good up smash actually from Rinrin.
He went for it. Respect.
Like the knowing that XYK was gonna like blitz an up B there, and like, okay, here's the mortar. Like C4s, that's a few thousand, right?
Yeah,
It
a
has
few
to be.
thousand. And a side B, you know, like a Stinger is like 500,000 or something. So it's probably more if you can self guide it.
Yeah, Tracy, I will let Rinrin know. You know,
How about we both shout at the same time? 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Rinrin.
Hi, Rinrin.
We should
don't know
have
if they heard us.
agreed. You know. That was good DI. I mean, I think Rage helped. Imagine throwing your projectile and then still getting punished by Snake Grenade. That's a messed up world we live in.
We live in a society.
Bottom text. You know, I would agree.
Right.
Bottom text.
I would have upbeat there. I mean, I'm not. I don't play Samus. I just would have.
Like that would have been a Seiyu up B.
Yeah.
No,
100%.
The Seiyu F smashes hit different.
Yeah.
You just find them.
What?
Who cares if they miss? You'll eventually hit one.
You
know?
miss 100% of the shots you take, Jake Meist.
That's so true.
I said that.
That was your quote.
Yeah, because I just said it.
You are a Hall of Famer.
True.
I love that so much. I love like because Snake has one of those jabs where like you could just and then all you need is one and then the mortar's gonna hit. It's like a Looney Tunes bit. Although, I mean, like this is if XYK can keep Rinrin in the corner, never mind. Because like you have to get past the grenade wall and then you want Snake in the corner. Grenade actually like coming in clutch there. Oh, down smash the wrong way, and it was Sour Spot too. That's a little tragic. And once again, the clock is not working in XYK's favor.
It's gonna be no. See, I would have gone for it.
See, you would have F smashed there.
Yeah, I would have smashed there.
Because Rinrin would like see like you were charging F smash. It's like okay, but it would be really funny if Seiyu got this F smash. Yep.
Yep. All right.
2 minutes left. Yep, there it is.
All right. And GG, shake my hand.
Yeah, so that was very well done by Rinrin.
Yeah.
You know, getting the